Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about how there's a new challenger on the block. You see, over about 3 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, I did a video about the best receipt capture solutions on the market. And if you remember looking at this solution here, I did a little table and we checked against QuickBooks, Auto Entry, Dex, Xero, HubDoc, and Free Agent. And what we found was that the Xero HubDoc solution was terrible. Free Agent wasn't really designed what we were doing, and we were kind of trying to make a square hole fit in a round thing, so fair enough. And Dex did okay in the upload section, but in the phone section, but fell miserably in the upload section. Something horribly went wrong there, so we weren't able to complete the test. But a new challenger has arisen, and that is in the form of Apron. Now, Apron has been a long time solution that we here at QuickBooks Chap have always been looking to be able to go out there and promote, because we love their technology. The idea is that you can grab data that's already in QuickBooks and you'll be able to then make payments to them the most simplest and easiest way around. And what I believe, they have a solution that is just so simple to use, and is why we roll it out here at Boffix as well. So if that's the case, and we've already kind of got this nice little solution already set up, what they've done is they've gone, right, well, instead of them having to rely on receipt capture from Auto Entry, Quicks, or even Dex, something like that, they're going to be able to have an opportunity to be able to just extract the data themselves. How does that change the world? Now, remember, they're brand new to this world, so we've got to be kind of seeing from a pinch of salt how this is going to go. But I'm really excited to see how they do compare. QuickBooks has also, as we've already seen in a previous video, had a great receipt capture update lately, so hopefully I'm good feeling that they're going to do well as well, and we'll go through. So let's roll the VT and then we can crack on straight away with our little test to see which receipt capture can rule them all. Roll the VT. Hello, my name is Aaron Patrick. I am a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer with fancy new logo, that QuickBooks chap on the internet, head of accounts here at Boffix, and also your friendly podcaster who goes live each and every Monday morning for Ask the Accountant. Now, today's video is straightforward. Let's get straight into it and see what we're up against. Here's our new testing receipt capture area. We have 6 tests or 6 invoices receipts to go and push through with a little bit of special sauce on each one to go through. We'll talk about what those are in a moment. We're going to have 2 simple, very straightforward tests. We're going to use the phone app and we're going to upload. Now, all 3 of these solutions also have the ability to be able to email in, but in my opinion, email in and upload exactly the same thing. It's just that they're going to be quite slightly different in terms of usability, right? But if we can upload them, if we can email them in, we're going to get the same result. It's the phone app that I'm going to be interested about. Now, when it comes to the phone app, there's only actually 2 invoices that I'm going to physically put the app through and physically take a photo and put them through. The rest of them I'm going to upload from my phone and show that functionality. So these top 2, we're going to literally from the phone app bring them in. And then from these 3 down, we're going to bring them directly from the phone app itself and see how that functionality works. Now, when it comes to it though, let's see the 6 transactions that we want to be looking at. So our first one is this little transaction here. Now, the reason we choose this one is because the special source is this tips area here. Sometimes the receipt capture software mistakenly sees that £14.14 and thinks it's actually VAT when it's not, it's tips. So that's always why we like to use this one. The second receipt is my probably worst receipt I've ever had in my life, but I love showcasing this. Now, it's a really old receipt. Now it's 2020. So, and also the 2020 goes over 2 lines. So if they don't get the date right on this one, I can kind of give them a pass. But it's got this horrible red line. There's lots and lots of items here that's starting to fade away and everything else. And the worst bit is the fact that the VAT breakdown goes over 2 lines. So I like to use this receipt just to see how powerful it is. This one here, well, this is all about the fact that it's a little bit blurry at the top, right? So a little bit blurry down here. And that really does throw some of them out because they're struggling to see that. Also, it's quite an old one. Go through that. But apart from that, it should be a nice, simple one for them to see. The next one, well, this is a US dollar one. Now, I haven't got multi-currency turned on, so I don't expect any of these to be able to deal with the multi-currency side of things. So they will bring this through as a pound coins and go through from there, which is fine. But it'll be interesting to see if any of them do, for bonus points, do be able to see it. Now this one here isn't actually a invoice at all. This is a dispatch one. This is something being sent to us for delivery, so it shouldn't really be seen here as an invoice. But it'd be interesting to see how they deal with it. Are they able to extract the information from there or not? And then probably the hardest one out of them all has to be my Costco one here. Now, first and foremost, it's it's one of those huge, long Costco ones. But what's interesting is how it splits the information down at the bottom. Now, this is really, really advanced. The fact that there's going to be £135.80 at Z and £7.99 at your 20%. So it'll be interesting to see how it deals with that, if it is at all able to deal with it, and see it go forward. Right, let's go and start with our first one, which is going to be all about taking photos. So I'm going to record my screen so you can see exactly what we're doing. Now, QuickBooks, to get in there is really straightforward. You just make sure that your Face ID comes through. I'm straight there with the right one. I can use Snap Receipt. Now, one of the features that QuickBooks has that I really like is taking multiple photos. So watch this one. I can take a photo of that one, and I can take a photo of the next one. And basically they're doubling up here, and it makes it quick, right? So I don't have to do individual ones. When I press the 2, I'm about to upload, use 2 of those photos, done. So that's really quick and easy. From a processing point of view, getting that information in, you couldn't ask for anything better. Now what I'm going to do is, and I also have the ability to basically do all of it in the app if I want to. Now what I'm going to use is the photo app here. So I need to add that one, that one, oh, that one, that one, and finally that one. Okay, upload those 4. Again, straightforward. You get to do it all in one batch. Off to the races with there. Slight downside is I have to take them from the photo app. I can't just go in and extract them all there. And it does give me the opportunity, as you can see here, to go in and actually do them all from this app as well. So if I wanted to, I could go and add them directly from here. That's what we like to see. So I'm going for that. Now let's see what it looks like on auto entry. So auto entry, there's an add receipt option just there. Snap with your camera or import with your gallery. So 2 from the camera, remember, like last time. I'm going to have this one. Boom. Again, I get to do multiple ones at the same time, which we like. Boom. And review. So review those 2. Separate documents, press submit, and they should be uploading now like that. So again, that batch functionality, we do like that. That just makes my life so much easier. Right, let's figure out how to add a receipt though from my gallery. Again, slight downside is that it's now making me having to do it from here, but it does mean I get to select them individually like that one, and then I can do show selected. Happy with those ones, press done, add. Again, separate documents, press submit, and they're going to separately go through like that, nice and straightforward, directly in. So painless getting into auto entry. What about our new Contender and the world of Apron? Now straight away, Apron already have an app out. That's crazy, right? So let's get those 2 in. So we're going to take a photo, and our master, use photo, and submit. So slight disadvantage there is you can't do it in batches, but you take a photo, grab the photo, use photo, submit. Now, last 2 bits to put in there is upload directly. Do get the option here to do gallery and files. And I'm actually going to choose the file because the reason I like doing the file side of things is because I can bring in PDFs, and I actually find that really, really useful, right? So from here, I can say it's that one. So I'm doing these individually. Upload directly from files. It's that one. So again, the batch option would be nice here, but it's not taking me too much longer, as you can see. That one. And then that one. Nice. All right. And I should be able to see then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you can see, all 6 of them uploaded, nicely put in there. Now, that was test 1. So let's see what results we got from test 1 before we go and do test 2. Right, so let's do our QuickBooks one so far. So let's refresh, see what they brought through. And already those 6 transactions are ready to go. Now, one of the advantages they definitely have with the world of QuickBooks, and we'll start from the bottom and work our way up, but is the fact that they're able to do record matching as well. They've found already that GA.com's already got a record there and looking to attach it. They've seen already the Costco one is a duplicate and put the information there. They see 2 records found for our matter and 2 records found for whatever this one's going to be when we come to it. But let's go through, start from the bottom, work our way up. So they found this here, but it's been a little bit blurry at the bottom there. Now, that could have been just the way I took the photo, push it through from there. That is more of a user error, but it was able to find the £58.40, but not able to do the VAT. So if we're going to go through here, this time around, and it smashed it last time, it was unable to find the date on this one. Not able to extract the date at all. Again, I think that's more of an issue with this, the fact it wasn't able to do it. Total though, smashed it, was able to find that one. VAT, unable to on this one. Memo/supplier, it was able to find the sushi element of it, so we're happy with that one. And the special, terrible receipt, well, it's made even worse by a terrible photo as well. I think on this one, we're definitely going to see when we upload it, a whole different story. I think this is just going to go through from there. So I'm going to give it a B for that one going forward. Right. What about the next one that goes through? And just to be safe, I'm going to delete this one because we're going to, when we use the upload functionality, that's when we're going to actually bring them in. So on this one then, I'm going to go in and I'm going to review what is found. And from here, with it being a blurry top, it was able to find the date on this one. So full marks on that one. Total wise, yep, able to find that. So full marks on that. VAT wise, was able to extract the ATP. Full marks on that one. Memo supplier, wasn't able to figure out this was Virgin Media. So that blurry top did mess that up. So wasn't able to do that one. And special, with it being blurry, to be fair, other than the fact it wasn't able to find that it was the Virgin Media one, it's kind of smashed it really on that one. Okay. Delete that one. Let's go to the next one. So the next one then is going to be this one here. Now on this one, we're going to review this and look at what it's found. So it was unable to understand that this was Apple. Now it's going to struggle because we've had to take a screenshot to bring it in because we weren't able to bring that PDF document in. All right. So it was never going to find that one. So date wise, able to pick the date. Well done. Impressive. Total wise, able to find the what there, so that's good to see. You can see now that the new updates to receipt captures definitely helped. Wasn't able to determine the VAT. I kind of expected that anyway. Even we can't because it's not an invoice, right? Memo and supplier doesn't know what this relates to, so can't really give it an answer for that one. And from a special point of view, the fact that it didn't know that it was an invoice, kind of, yeah, we'll just give it a pass on that really and go through from there. Right. Delete this bill. Next one. So next one is the Costco one. So date-wise, smashed the date straight out the park on that one. So on this case, it was able to get that due date spot on. Due date-wise, boom. Now, was it able to get the total correct? £145.38, £105.38, wonderful. VAT-wise, it's extracted the right amount, but it's confused, doesn't know what tax type to do. So it's going to force us to put a tax type in at this point, which realistically isn't spot on, is it? Because we're going to have to split this. We're going to have to use a split functionality to be able to get this between those 2 different types. It's also, for some reason, put it to dividend, which is very, very strange. Memo supply, though, it was able to figure out it was Costco. Wasn't able to split it for us, but it gives us the functionality. So it's not a complete fail on that one. Right, okay, let's see what's next then. And just delete that one. So it's gone. So on this one, oh no. Okay, straight away we see a big issue on this one. So what date did it pick? Well, it picked the 23rd of the 11th, 2023, so spot on, well done. The total is right at £127.34. Oh no, last time round it smashed this, so whatever they've done to change things, they've gone the wrong way, because it's not £14.14 of VAT, that's actually the tip of there. So unfortunately that's a big no on that one, and for the special it's not got that right. Memo supply wise though, yep, aim to get the Almaser there. I'm not happy it's put that to advertising. That's a strange one, right? Like, what's this got to do with advertising? I don't know. But it was able to extract that, so that's good to go. All right, but now looking at it, I mean, they put it to advertising, so I am only going to give it a B for that one. Still a pass, but yeah, not spot on. Okay, GACOM's our last one that we uploaded, so let's see how that worked. From the GACOM side to review, again, I've not got the payments turned on for this one, so I didn't expect it to get the I've not got multi-currency turned on, so I don't expect it to be able to figure that bit out. On this one, date wise, got it spot on, didn't it? 4th of the 3rd, 2024, lovely to see. Total wise, £36, lovely to see. The VAT is put 0 on there, so it's spot on, although it didn't get the VAT rate, tax rate, you'd have to kind of update it yourself, but we're used to that, right, as accountants. Memo supply category, subscriptions are right, GACOM's right, didn't know the supply, but that's still a pass in my eyes. And the special, able to determine that it was everything. It was a big ask, but you know, it didn't get it wrong, but it didn't able to put the USD in there. Okay, right, so that's that one. Now, before I move on from the next bit, so now we've gone through and kind of got the results we can look at when we come there, I am going to give it an opportunity though to do the upload functionality straight away, just while we're in here, because it's going to make it nice and quick. Press the upload functionality, and we're just going to get a feel for how long this takes. So this says it can take up to 5 minutes. Let's see how quick it is. It's already extracted a few of them, so really quick here. Right, okay. Straight away with this one, so the Yo Sushi this time round. Let's see, the date-wise, unable to extract the date again. Which is weird because it got the date last time, right? But not able to get the date this time round. For the oh no, it wasn't. No, in fairness, it wasn't able to get the date right. So now again, it wasn't. But last time we did the test, it definitely did get the date. Total correct, VAT correct. So happy to see that. Entertainment, description, all that sort of stuff is absolutely splashing it in the memo and everything else. And from a special point of view, other than extracting the date, it got everything else right. So yeah, really happy with that. Smashed it. Just shows the quality of the upload does make a huge difference, because there's a much better photo than that original one we had. So yeah, great to see that one coming through. The next one, Costco. Let's have a look and review this one. So from a Costco point of view, which is our bottom one down here, was it able to get the date? It certainly was. Spot on as well. Was it able to get the amount? £145.38. Yep, we're able to do that. Again, from the VAT point of view, it gives us all the information we need. We can still get this right. We can still bring it, but it was only able to do the £159. Same vote as last time, so we're expecting to get the same results. Memo supplier, everything else has all come through. Other than, yeah, again, that category is still wrong, right? I mean, it doesn't know any different. We've not told it anything different. Maybe we'd have posted it last time, it would have been better. But no, not this time around. And from a special point of view, it gives me the option to split, so I can split the bill. And I will be able to split this so I could get the VAT right, but it's not done automatically. It's not extracted line by line, which is a shame. All right, let's have a look at the GACOM side of things then. So it was able to get the date absolutely spot on. It was able to get the amount spot on as well. VAT-wise, it has done it right. It's not claimed it, but it's not, you know, it's not been able to put it through. And its memo supplier and everything spot on, special spot on. We'll kind of expect that. It's looking exactly the same transaction. So it's good to see that one. Almaser, let's have a look at what we got when we extract it from here. So date-wise, spot on, like to see it. Total-wise, spot on, like to see it. VAT-wise, oh, not again, £14.14, that's not good to see, is it? Memo supplier category, again, not really. I mean, it got the name of it, but it hasn't done too well, and it completely failed at that special task, which is a shame to see, isn't it? Right then, let's see what else we've got. So speed-wise of getting this information in, really, really good, right? Able to get the information in now this time round. Has it got the date? It has got the date, right. Excellent to see. Has it able to see the total? The total on £439, like it to see. To be honest, again, VAT-wise, it got it right. Didn't try and claim VAT on it when we don't know if there's VAT on here or anything else. This is an invoice. We shouldn't be claiming VAT on it. So I'm happy that it's not put it there. Memo supplier, found it to Appo, put it to computer. Can't really say anything wrong with that one. So yeah, happy with that one. And the fact it's not an invoice, it hasn't tried to treat it as invoice. It's really just put the bill in there. So we're okay on that one. Like to see that. And then the final one is this Virgin Media. Are we able to get a better result? Again, it's nicely trying to match. We like to see that one. Virgin Media, it's found the PYE of Virgin Media. Excellent to see. Date-wise, spot on. Total-wise, spot on. VAT-wise, spot on. We will get a clean sweep here. Virgin Media, Virgin advertising. No, especially when we've set Virgin Media to be telephone or something like that, computer expense, internet expense, something like that. So yeah, that's a shame. Almost got a clean sweep there. And then receipt, a blurry top. That's not caused it a problem whatsoever. It's been able to deal with all that bit and better actually than it did when we uploaded it, which is strange, right? Like it's able to do it from there. Okay, so there's your receipt capture. Overall, a pass. Some glaring issues like the VAT side of things. That's a bit of a problem. That's something you'd have to keep an eye out for. And interesting to see that actually when you upload, you seem to get consistently better results. So that's definitely something we want to keep an eye on going forward. I think that's something that's important, right? Like that is interesting that when you upload directly from there, not having to rely on your camera, you're going to get a better result. All right, let's move over then to auto entry. So auto entry is type. Interesting that none of the items have gone through. 6 items currently being processed from 2 upload files. And I can click onto it and go from there. There's nothing there yet. So that's really disappointing. We've done all of the information on QuickBooks, right? And gone through there and it's not there. So let's upload documents. Test client purchases. I can drop my files here. So we're going to upload and hopefully these are a bit quicker. The problem when you do it this way, although the name's different, right? So we should be able to see it from the names going through. So those have been uploaded. We're just going to have to come back to auto entry, right? See how it's gone. Right, how's it gone on the World and Apron then? So let's copy it, upload it. Everything's ready to rock and roll, including a few of them are ready to publish as well. Remember, Apron's brand new to this. They've clearly much quicker at getting them in than Apron were, auto entry were. And we're going to just see how quick they are when we upload directly, aren't we? Because just so we're curious, auto entry wise, they're only saying there's 6 items to upload. We've just uploaded another 6 more. So look. Queued, processing, okay. All right, okay. Well, we'll let it, yeah, we'll come back to it. But at the moment, it's still processing. What's happening in the world of Apron now? So let's start at the bottom. Al-Masur is our first one. So data-wise on that Al-Masur one, we've got £127.34, £127.34. Excellent. Date-wise, we're able to get the date. Yeah, date's absolutely spot on, 23rd, and recognised its receipt, so able to put that through. Total's correct, love to see it. VAT wise, it's not fooled. It is not fooled at all. Let's put a 0 in. That's what we like to see. Well done. Then we've got a contact has already been set up as Al-Masur. It's found it's Al-Masur. It's put it to meal. Can't ask for anything more than that. Well done. The special, the fact it was able to do that, yeah, smashed it. Absolutely wonderful to see. Loving that. Definitely good to see. Just for my own personal use, I'm gonna. All right, let's see the next one then. So that I could publish straight away, and I'd be more than happy with it. What I am going to do though is I'm just going to archive it because I want to see what happens when we upload. So the next one that comes through is our Yo Sushi. So it hasn't able to pick the date out. It's been able to get the amount. It's smashed the tax, which we like to see. It's found the Yo Sushi, it's put it to meal. So other than the date, pretty spot on this, right? Like, and again, the date is a bit, it could just because it's so far in the future, right? 2020. So for me, the Yo Sushi was date, it was a no. but the total spot on, the VAT spot on, the memo and supply spot on, and the fact it's able to deal with a terrible receipt like that, happy to see it. Brilliant. All right. Archive this one. Next one, Virgin Media Business. It's able to find it was a Virgin Media, able to put it to telephone, so happy. Again, didn't able to see this receipt. Now, I wonder if this is because it's too far back, so wasn't able to get the receipt date, but smashed the amount, smashed the tax. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Absolutely happy with that. Again, these are the new people on the block here, so, you know, if all I have to do is put the date in, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's archive that one. All right, GACOM. Found that it's GACOM, put it to subscription, even found an invoice reference for me. Issue date spot on this time around, got the dates absolutely spot on. Put it in there, figured out the VAT, extracted it thing. It's a clean sweep. It really is that good. Again, not able to deal with the USD side of thing, but that is down to the fact that I've not turned USD on. But, you know, the fact is that it's been able to do everything else. Loving that one. All right, let's have a look at the next one then. So thank you for your order from Apple. It's found it's Apple. It's put it to computer equipment. Found the reference. Issue date spot on, even though that's back in 2020. So that's interesting, right? So maybe it is just not able to read the blurriness of the other one. Total there. Didn't claim VAT on it. Yep, happy with that. You can make a choice if you're going to claim VAT, but this hasn't seen it. So happy to put it through from there. Final one then for the Apron. So from here, Costco. Now in this case, it didn't know a category, so didn't be able to put a category on there. If I set a rule though for Costco, because I don't think I've set one for Costco, due date wise, let's say non-currency wise. See, there is options to bring currency in here. Tax wise, I could go in and press save. Right, so next time around, let's see if it's able to figure out the category. Date wise, spot on. Amount wise, spot on, and it has extracted £1.59. It's not split it for us. They're saying that we can create line items here if we need to, so we would probably want to split this in 2 different line items just to get that right. But yeah, it's able to do it from there. So when we look at the response, then okay, not the category. And then from a special point of view, I'm just going to give it a B, only because it gives us the functionality to do it. We didn't extract it automatically for me. But yeah, if that's all I've got to do, I'm more than happy with that one. Archive that one. Now, go to my auto entry one just to see how we're doing. Inbox wise, still nothing there, which is weird, right? 12 items at least now. If I was to upload GACOM and upload all my transactions to Apron, let's see how quick this one is. It was pretty quick on QuickBooks, right? They were able to bring them through. Just back on auto entry, still 12 items processing there, none of them ready to rock and roll yet. I've had to pay for each one of those, remember, as well, so I'm paying per document as if like that. Yeah, they're all in. Done. Apron are able to bring all of this information in, and most of them are ready for me to publish directly straight away. It's even spotted, actually, I didn't see this last time, it's spotted the US dollar element there. So if I click into this, although I've only put, it knows it's US dollar. So actually, yeah, from a US point of view, it was able to see that it was US dollar. Just I haven't set it up. So it's a bit embarrassing here because auto entry is still processing my transactions. And yet I'm able to do all of my QuickBooks ones. I'm about to go through my Apron ones. Remember, Apron's brand new to this. So let's do the GACOM one while I'm here. It was able to find the contact. It's put it to subscriptions. The invoices number there. The invoices there. The amounts there. It's not track there. It smashed it. I mean, if I had multi-currency enabled on my file, I bet it would understand to put it there as well. That's on me. But yeah, clean sweep. Clean sweep on that one. And on auto entry, they haven't even processed the transaction yet. So make of that what you will. All right, so that one's there and I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's do Apple. So from an Apple point of view, remember, we just extracted this data. Apple's there, issue date's there. The total amount's there, the extracted amount's there. It hasn't put it through. Yep, happy with that. Full clean sweep on that one again. So yeah, this has quickly been able to put the information in and put it through there. I can press publish as well, or I could have auto-published. And the only reason it's not wanting to do it is because it just worried it might already be there. That's the only reason it's not auto-published. Otherwise, that would have published it automatically for me. Right, what's this next one then? Yosush. Wasn't able to do the issue date, so the date issue doesn't quite like it. But everything else, meal, Yo Sushi, £58, £9.73. Everything's already then. Technically, I would want it to be auto-paid as well, probably against the Revolut account and what date it was paid and push it through from there. But apart from that, like, I'm just going to put today's date in this one just so I can get it through and publish it. So other than the date, smashed it, absolutely smashed it. That was the Yo Sushi one, wasn't it? So the date didn't get that right, but it got the total, got the VAT, got the memo, and got the special, smashed it. One of the worst receipts I could throw at it, and it was able to do that, right? What we got next? So, Costco. Let's have a look what Costco had in store. So Costco, yes. Sundry expenses, yes. Issue date, yes. Amount, yes. Extracted only the £1.59 of VAT. Like to see that. So yes, smashed it, right? Like quick, straightforward, easy to do. Maybe the already paid method would be nice. Again, I'd do it against Revolut on that one. And I would publish it. Again, personally, create line items. It's not extracted it for me, but that's the only criticism I can have in this, right? That I'm going to have to do this really right. I'm going to have to go through and split the 20%, the 0% and done and publish from there. But they're going through. I like that. Publish that one. I thought I published the Jacob. Okay, cool. Let's update it. So what we're saying for the Costco one, we're saying the date was right, we're saying the total was right, we're saying the VAT was right. Memo supplier category, pretty much spot on that one. Can't complain with that one. In fact, it got the category right this time, right? And it didn't have the category last time. So it learned from what we'd done, and now it knew what the category is. So that's good. That's improvement. That's what we want to see. And then a special point of view. Okay, wasn't able to extract it, line items. That's literally the only fault I can have on this one. Apart from that, absolutely splash on. Right, what we've done here. So it was able to extract the date. It put it to a meal. Al Masur, the totals there. And no VAT. Yes. Everything is absolutely spot on. Yeah, can't complain at that. Clean sweep. Able to see all the issues. Able to put them in record time as well. Again, the only reason it's not auto-published was because it already seen that there may be a duplicate one, which we just did right. So I'm happy with that. And then the only thing that's happened here, Virgin Media, telephone's right, Virgin Media's right. That was a bit too blurry for it to figure out the date. Also, maybe the fact that it's 2nd of April 2020 and not the, 242. So maybe that's something to do with it. But everything else spot on. The VAT's right, the total's there. Loving this, absolutely spot on. If I was to give this a date and a date, then this would be ready to publish and ready to rock and roll. So yeah, auto entry is still not finished. Oh, it's done 2 of them. I stand corrected. Okay, so it's done 2 of them. Right, cool. First of all, though, wasn't able to do the date, unfortunately, but everything else, absolute spot on. Smashed it when it came to there. Again, like, Apron's brand new to this. QuickBooks has had a big update, so yeah, it's improved, but there's still some areas for improvement there. All in that time, we haven't even got auto entries in. Right, let's see what they've been able to extract for us then in that time. So, in fairness to it, that was a terrible photo. I didn't realise I was that slow at getting that one there. Didn't know what the supply name was, even though... Oh. And that supply name is in there, but it's not found it. I don't know if I have to sync up again or something. Let's have a look. Let's do a little syncy. Let's, yeah, look, reset the online data. Let's do that. Right, cool. Let's do it one more time. Oh, it takes 5 minutes for the data to sync. Now that it's resynced, hopefully then to rethought about it, probably. Nope, wasn't able to see that one. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, that says Jacob. That's weird. Oh, more come through. Okay, cool. So it's found Costco. All right, let's start here then. So Al, able to get the dates right. Happy that it's not got the VAT wrong, which is good to see. Invoice number there. I'll have to do my own. Oh, I've got. Okay, so that sync of that data's not happened yet. It's weird. Hopefully it will sync up pretty soon. But basically, the date was right, the total's right, the VAT's good to see. Memo and supplier, I'm frustrated really with the supplier account not coming through. Didn't give itself a category either. It's not even attempted a category there, which is a shame. Actually, yeah, it's not done great on that one. But from a special point of view, smashed it because it hasn't put that through. So cool. Right. All right. So let's say that one's gone through. So for Virgin Media, you're able to figure out the dates correctly. Love to see it. Description, invoice number comes through, VATs come through correctly. And even though it was blurry date, you're able to get that one. So happy with that one. Oh, okay. So in fairness to it, I mean, the date's probably the nicest bit of the thing up here, but it says invalid date. Invoice date is blank. It wasn't blank, it's just difficult to read. So it didn't get the date, but it got the amount, got that spot on. Didn't understand the supplier, even though your sushi is there. Didn't get a category, didn't put that. But apart from that, it got the amounts right, which is good to see. And let's view the Costco. So from a Costco point of view, now this is where it does excel. And we can't, this is where it becomes impressive, right? Costco, spot on. The date, spot on. The amount of VAT, spot on. Extracting them line by line, spot on. Yeah, it didn't figure out that there was that this would already be purchased as well, maybe. Fair enough. I can't complain at that though. But the fact it's extracted both of those, loving it. It's got multiple VAT things. It's split it for me. In theory, that means that I get charged that little bit more, but I'm happy to pay more to save me having to put that information in. This is absolutely brilliant. Straight to the publish. That's the first one I've been able to publish without having to make any changes, but I'm really happy with that. I think that's worked really well. JCOM on this one then, was it able to, it straight away saw it was USD, so that's going to get a plus point for that one. £36 is what it's brought through there, $36 in this case. Date-wise, it hasn't found it, but there is definitely a, okay, so there wasn't a contact, so, although there was, because it's Apron found it and put it together, so it's strange, but okay. Didn't put a category though, unfortunately. All right, this one then, doesn't know the supply name, got the VAT right, got the dates right, got the invoice number, total there. Okay, so I'd say on this one, so they're the ones we put on the phone. In the time it took us to do the Apron and the QuickBooks ones, we're still waiting on auto entry to bring this in, which is a little bit frustrating, especially when the categories haven't even been attempted. Oh, they've come through. Okay, let's have a look then. Let's see where they are. So this time round, some things have happened differently. So conclusions then. Let's look at these results then and try and come to a conclusion of what we had. So if we see in front of us, QuickBooks actually did worse than last time, which is really worrying. It was able to smash the Yosushi, it was able to smash Virgin Media, it was able to smash there. And even with auto entry, right? It's improved a little bit because it's able to find the dates, but yeah, it wasn't able to do the categories at all. In fact, I had a really poor showing when it came to upload. But then it was also a lot longer to come through, so it's difficult to kind of draw a conclusion on that one. Whereas the new Contender on the block, the new one that we've had, Apron, yes, it couldn't figure out 2 date issues both times, but everything else it's been able to do and sort out. It wasn't able to split manually, or sorry, automatically. You have to do that manually. So slight knock on it from there, but everything else is there. Same with the QuickBooks one though, right? The split issue is a problem on all of them, but that's where auto entry shines. You pay a premium for that feature, but it's well worth it in my opinion to be able to split them out and be able to see them from there. Little bit shame that QuickBooks kind of did worse here than they've had done, especially with those updates. I guess it's kind of almost having to learn again. I wonder if that's the case, but yeah, the updates has kind of made it a little bit less accurate here from here. These two both have auto publishing solution, so that's definitely something to keep into mind and keep an eye on. Go from there. But yeah, I think overall what we've seen and what's impressed is the QuickBooks solution is always going to be there for us. It's really easy to get information in. You take the photos and it's really quick to go. Yes, it may not be the most accurate, but it's all built in. There's no issues in terms of having to worry about things or anything like that. It just works, and you're going to get comfort from that, right? So that's where I feel like the QuickBooks Receipt Capture, no extra software needs to be installed. Just get on with it, get that information in, and it's going to help you get most of that data in. But you're definitely going to have to keep an eye on it a little bit more. There's no auto-publish anyway at this point, so don't worry about having to worry about publishing it or anything like that. The data's going to be there. Auto entry just takes way too long. For saying that we're paying per transaction for this one, and you're paying a premium for those extracted ones, we are able to do QuickBooks and upload, Apron and upload in the same time that auto entry took. It's just, yeah, there needs to be some speed improvements there, in my opinion, for this to be viable. I know there's that opportunity to kind of put it in there, set it, forget it. But a lot of the times you're wanting to get on with things, you're wanting to grab the information, get it in and move on. And we can't do that. That's not what auto entry is going to do for us. Auto entry is clearly you've got to have a better workflow in place. That's something you've got to remember. From an accuracy point of view, especially when you're uploading it, it smashes it. And it does learn by the sounds of it going forward. Just a bit disappointed it's not tried to put a category on there. You know, at least attempt to put a category on there. I think is going to be the best way. When it comes to Apron though, just wow. That's their first attempt at it. 2 knocks at not being able to extract 2 dates, both in the 2020s. Probably either to do with the fact that one of them, the date was covering over 2 lines in the Yo Sushi, and the fact that the Virgin Media had the word April as opposed to the number. Apart from that, yes, it wasn't able to split automatically for us, but you know, that's something that we have the functionality at least to do. And go through from there. And there we have it. And there is our video that we need to show you of exactly how this works. Again, my name's been Alan Patrick. What's your thoughts of it? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think this is the right way? Do you think we're doing a fair test? Do you think we've messed up a little bit on the test itself? It'd be great to know, great to hear your response to it going forward. My name's been Alan Patrick. This video has been an absolute pleasure to do for you, and I can't wait to have a look and see what else happens in the world of receipt capture and see how we're going to go. We've definitely got some more videos coming, especially with the world of Apron. I've got some great things to show you of how they're doing going forward. I can't wait to go through from there. So my name's been Alan Patrick, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to this new series. Hello and welcome to this video. 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 Alright, let's get it set. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, I'm aware we go live every Monday.
The next generation is about everyone else that missed it.
Yeah. So current. All right, you've told us what you love about the industry, but what would you change about the industry?
Where do I start?
During that period of time, where did everyone turn to? Their accountant, right? Their advisor, the bookkeeper, and you all did phenomenal work for small business.